Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Katie Stazak. It's Saturday and it's Holy Bull Day. We have a tremendous 11 race card on tap with 5 stakes races, 4 of them graded. Let's get right to it. Here are the track and weather conditions. We've got a fast main track and a firm turf course this Saturday. The first race is a $20,000 claimer. 4-year-olds and upward, which have not won 2 races, will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch all of your main track only participants. That's the 13, the 14, and the 15. And we'll join this race in progress.
The Gift and Golden Rivet. These two are neck apart. Midway on the far turn, they are stride for stride now on the lead. In behind them, Palace Gate waiting for a way through. Then to the outside comes Rich Daddy, who now takes up the chase from third. And then, as they come toward the top of the stretch, Ziggy the Great is fifth in between horses. Cincinnati Kid is there. Wisemaker on the inside. They're into the stretch. And it is Golden Rivet. Golden Rivet on the outside to the front. On the inside, Oh the Gift. Trying to gain some ground is Palace Gate, who swings up outside of them. Farther out comes Rich Daddy and Ziggy the Great, but it's still Golden Rivet. And Golden Rivet and Edgar Prado will win it by a length and a half over Palace Gate. And then it was Rich Daddy and Oh the Gift.
And the even money favorite Golden Rivet takes the first race. Edgar Prado was in the irons for trainer Daniel Vella and owners Stronach Stables. Golden Rivet paid $4 to win. And that'll take us right to our second race. This is a $6,250 claimer. 4-year-olds and upward will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 11, Master Achievement.
They're all in line. They're off. And a good start by Vinny's Wildcat. On the inside, there goes Contrip out with early speed. Jack Wagon between those two. And these three out to the front together. And then it's Keep It Pithy and Leveraged Loan. On the inside comes It's Time to Laugh, running in 6th early on. And then it's Precious Metal on the outside. Down at the rail comes Unleash the Humor. Courage Belongs is after that. And then Valid Concept. Pro Gold trails the field as they head up the backstretch, where it is Contrip in front. 23 flat was the quarter. Jack Wagon a length and a half back, running in second. And then it's Vinny's Wildcat. It's Time to Laugh, 4th and down on the inside. Leveraged Loan follows in 5th. 3 lengths to make up as they round the far turn. And then it's Unleash the Humor in 6th by another 2. Followed by Keep It Pithy, Valid Concept on the inside. Courage Belongs, Pro Gold after that. And Precious Metal is the trailer after a 46 and 4/2 mile. Around the far turn, it is Contrip the leader. Taken on by Vinny's Wildcat on the outside. Jack Wagon's dropped back. It's Time to Laugh now angles off the rail and starts to pick up stride. Unleash the Humor is down on the inside. Valid Concept on the far outside is next, and Leveraged Loan into the final furlong. Contrip with the rail in the lead. On the outside, Vinny's Wildcat. Now they're right together. Valid Concept is third. Vinny's Wildcat, Contrip on the inside. Valid Concept on the far outside. Contrip keeps on fighting. Contrip won it. Contrip held on. It's tight for second. Valid Concept and Vinny's Wildcat right there. And it's Time to Laugh, 4th.
And Contrip gamely battles back along the rail to take the second race over Vinny's Wildcat. It's a close one. Here's the photo. Contrip was ridden to victory by Javier Castellano for trainer Marcus Vitale and owners Mitchell Goldberg and Frank Catapano. Welcome back. Here's the third race, a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds. They'll be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 10, the 13, the 14, and the 15.
They're off. Number 1 was a step slow to begin. Totsky is going to the front. Awesome Trom's got speed too and is now taken back. And now it's going to be One Summer Night on the outside to go up and after the lead as they move into the turn. And they're being followed by Pinhook, and Battle Red got wide into that turn. Very wide there was Battle Red. Awesome Trom now runs along in 5th. Valente is 6 by 2. Blacklands is 7th. Then it's West 8th Street, followed on the inside by Rambo. 3 lengths more back to number 1, and then Come On Boys, who's at the back of the pack early on. 23-1 was the quarter up the backstretch, whereas One Summer Night, a long shot, setting the pace out here. 3/4 of a length over Pinhook, who runs along in 2nd and edges up just a bit closer now. Then the favorite Battle Red, a length and a half off of them. Outside of Totsky, Awesome Trom and Valente are next. West 8th Street's got 6 lengths to make up. Then Blacklands, Rambo to the inside. Number 1 and Come On Boys. 46-4 was the half mile. Into the far turn they go, and it's 70-1. One Summer Night is on top by a length. And then comes Battle Red, second to the outside, setting sail after the leader. Valente is 3 wide. And then it's Totsky behind the leaders in 4th, followed by Awesome Trom and West 8th Street. And they're into the stretch. Still One Summer Night. And down toward the inside, Totsky. Farther out comes Battle Red and Valente on the far outside. Here comes Totsky up the rail, Valente on the far outside, and Battle Red between horses from far behind West 8th Street. Here's the wire, and here is Valente. Valente has won it from Totsky, and then it was Battle Red in a photo with West 8th Street.
And the one Valente rallies on the outside to take the 3rd race. Jose Lezcano was in the irons for trainer Mark Cassie and owner John Oxley. Valente paid $12.40 to win. And that brings us to our 4th race. This is an allowance. 3-year-olds will be going a mile on the main track.
They're off. Over Control got bounced about at the beginning here. Blame Game had a good start, and coming through on the inside is Mamilio with speed. Morgan's Harbor is there. Bluegrass Luck, and now Over Control's going to have to go to the far outside after being bounced around at the start, and Over Control's going to make his way to the front on the outside of Bluegrass Luck as they leave the chute. Jack Tripp is next. Blame Game to the outside, then Glenville Gardens, Lucky Delfino, and Mamilio, and then it's Gorgeous Bird and Morgan's Harbor at the back. 24 flat was the quarter up the backstretch. Over Control on the outside. Bluegrass Luck down at the rail. These two, Jack Tripp, going to go up between those two, and so too is Mamilio. And Glenville Gardens is right there down on the inside, and a tight pack as they move for the turn. Then Blame Game and Gorgeous Bird both gaining ground. Lucky Delfino and Morgan's Harbor, 47 flat for a half mile. And now as they round the turn, Over Control is dropping back through the field. It is Bluegrass Luck on the inside, Mamilio between horses, Jack Tripp outside of them, and Gorgeous Bird coming up to them 4 wide. Behind them, Glenville Gardens, Blame Game's under a drive, and Over Control is now last as they come toward the top of the stretch. And Jack Tripp runs for the lead. Jack Tripp, tight quarters there, and steadying was Mamilio. Jack Tripp joined by Gorgeous Bird, who goes on by. And Bluegrass Luck keeps on battling, second on the inside, and then it's Jack Tripp followed by, on the far outside, Morgan's Harbor and Blame Game, but it's Gorgeous Bird running away and looking good. Gorgeous Bird by 6 over Morgan's Harbor, then Bluegrass Luck and Mamilio.
And Gorgeous Bird is a very impressive 6.5 length winner of the 4th race. Joel Rosario was the winning jockey for train Ian Wilkes and owners Mary Lou Whitney Stables, LLC. Gorgeous Bird paid $10.80 for the win. The 5th race is a $35,000 maiden claiming event. 3-year-old fillies will be sprinting 5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 2, the 15, and the 16. And we'll join this race in progress.
Get Air Lex alongside in second. Ozone is third. Down at the rail is War Legacy fourth as they come toward the top of the stretch. Then Variety of Colors and La Musquette on the outside. They're into the stretch. It is Emerald Citadel at the rail. Get Air Lex on the outside. Variety of Colors is third as they come into the final furlong. And here's Get Air Lex on the outside, battling Emerald Citadel down to the wire. These two bob heads. Emerald Citadel held on over Get Air Lex. And then it was Variety of Colors, fourth close, Sheer Delight or Samaritana.
And Emerald Citadel prevails in a 2-horse duel to the wire. Miguel Vasquez is the winning jockey for trainer Leon Minot and owner Michael Spielman. Emerald Citadel paid $13.60 to win. Now for the 6th race, this is another maiden special weight. 3-year-olds will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 15, Hard Scruffle. Also one jockey change, Luca Panici will be aboard the 3, Camerton Hall.
They're off. Kozan started well on the far outside and rushing through at the rail. Here comes Market Guessing. Market Guessing firing out to take the early lead. Face of Winner into second position early on. Wisecracker is third. Kozan is fourth on the far outside. Then Camerton Hall coming up the rail inside of Semblance of Order. And then it's Rhythm Park alongside of Porch Pounder up the backstretch. Then back to Battle Midway. Thirst for Glory is in between horses. After that, we have Great Stuff as they continue up the backstretch. And then comes Express Jet on the inside, followed by Newscast, and at the back it's Black Lab, 22 and 4 for the quarter, moving around the far turn. Face of Winner on the inside, battling up front with Wisecracker. Wisecracker on the outside now pokes ahead in front. Kozan right there running in third by 3. Porch Pounder is fourth. Then it's Rhythm Park in fifth. Thirst for Glory circles up on the far outside. Semblance of Order, Market Guessing next, and farther out comes Great Stuff. 46 flat for a half mile, and they're coming to the top of the stretch, and Kozan makes a move for the lead. Javier Castellano and Kozan have taken over on the outside of Wisecracker, and they've left the others reeling behind, and Great Stuff is taken third as Kozan runs off by 3. And Kozan and Javier Castellano will come home on top. Kozan wins it by 4 in his debut over Wisecracker, and then came Great Stuff close for fourth between Express Jet and Semblance of Order.
And the 9-5 favorite Kozan performs as advertised. He takes the 6th very impressively. Javier Castellano gets his second win of the day. This one's for trainer Todd Fletcher and owners Al Shakab Racing. Kozan paid $5.80 to win.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Welcome back. Let's get to our stakes action. The 7th race is the 66th running of the Hutchinson, a Grade 3 event, $150,000 on the line. 3-year-olds will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 1 and the 8.
They're off in the Hutchison. And it's XY Jet who comes out running on the lead. Barbados away second to the outside. And then it's Richard the Great taken in hand and trying to squeeze through Bridget's Big Lovey. Got caught in a bit of traffic there and had to steady as Dom the Bomb now goes up toward the front. Big Family is at the back of the field as they run up the backstretch. XY Jet the leader. Dom the Bomb 2 lengths behind in second. Barbados is third. Bridget's Big Lovey and right alongside Richard the Great. They're 5 lengths off the lead, clear of Big Family. 22 and 4 was the quarter. As they race past the half-mile pole, it is XY Jet and Edgard Zayas out there in front. The heavy favorite Barbados set sail in second. And then dropping back is Dom the Bomb. Richard the Great goes by. Big Family is next, and Bridget's Big Lovey around the far turn. And Barbados bearing down on XY Jet. XY Jet still the leader by a length. Ran a 45 and 1/2 mile. Barbados ever closer with every stride. And the two of them will turn for home together. XY Jet and Barbados. Big Family is moving up outside of Richard the Great, but they're far behind the top two. Barbados on the outside. XY Jet not giving in just yet. Barbados has a slight lead. XY Jet on the inside fights him to the finish. Barbados and XY Jet coming down to the line together, and Barbados has won the Hutchison by a neck. XY Jet was second, and then it was Big Family and Richard the Great.
Barbados scores his 3rd straight win in the Grade 3 Hutchison. Luis Saez was in the irons for trainer Michael Tomlinson and owners Suzanne Stables. Barbados paid $3.40 to win. And after the race, winning trainer Michael Tomlinson talked about a possible future on the Kentucky Derby Trail for Barbados.
Well, as we've said all along, Mr. Hannaful, myself, and Sue, his wife, have talked about it, and we're going to let him take us as far as he can go. We're not sure if there's distance limitations, but we're going to take it a step at a time, and hopefully he comes out of this race in great shape, and we'll see where we go from here. There's 2 or 3 options in about a month to 6 weeks.
The 8th race is the Grade 3 Swedish Chant, $100,000 on the line for 3-year-old fillies. They'll be going a mile on the turf course.
They're racing in the Swedish Chant and off to a very good start. Miss Temple City on the inside out of the gate quickly. Old Fashioned Gal is up with the leaders too. Loon River goes up on the far outside as the field races toward that turn. Quality Rocks now going up and splitting horses, and these 4 line up into the turn. Consumer Credit is running in 5th, just in behind them. Tight quarters there for on the inside. Cosmic Serenity. Nikki's Brown Miss is next. Then Red Sachet and Cardinal Cove, and at the back is Angel Falls. 24 flat was the quarter as they enter the back stretch, where it is Miss Temple City on the inside and Quality Rocks, and Quality Rocks pokes a neck in front. Miss Temple City second on the rail. Outside of them, Loon River follows in 3rd. And right in between horses going up is Consumer Credit, and she's only a length and a half off the lead. Well bunched up the backstretch. Old Fashioned Gal right with that group too. A length and a half clear of Nikki's Brown Miss. Cosmic Serenities after that as they move for the turn, and then comes Cardinal Cove, Red Sachet to the outside, and Angel Falls. 48 and 2 for a half mile. Quality Rocks on the outside. Miss Temple City along the rail. These 2 go at it. And Loon River is just to the outside of them. Nikki's Brown Miss in behind horses needs a way through. Consumer Credit is right there in contention as they come to the top of the stretch. Quality Rocks, Miss Temple City. These 2, Nikki's Brown Miss has room to come and get them. Consumer Credit on the outside, then Cardinal Cove along the rail. Quality Rocks in front close to home. Miss Temple City fights on. Here's Consumer Credit running them down on the far outside to win the Swedish Chant over Quality Rocks, Miss Temple City, and Cardinal Cove.
What a move from Consumer Credit. She rallies to take the Swedish Chant, giving trainer Chad Brown his 4th straight victory in the race. Edgard Zayas was the winning jockey for owners Clarovich Stables Inc. and William Lawrence. And on to the 9th race now. This is the Lambholm South Holy Bull, a Grade 2 event with a $400,000 purse. 3-year-olds will be going a mile and a 16th on the main track. Scratch the 9, Dom the Bomb. He went earlier in the Hutchison.
They're off in the Lambholm South Holy Bull. And it's Frosted with early speed. Bluegrass Singer a little bit quicker early, and Bluegrass Singer will take the lead in the run to the first turn, and Frosted will sit right behind. His first down moves up into second. Upstart caught 3 wide, running in 3rd. Juan and Bina hard to control early, throwing his head up and down on that first turn. Decision Day goes up on the outside, and then it's Keen Ice, followed by Fremento and High Noon Riders at the back. 6 lengths off the lead as they go to the backstretch, where Bluegrass Singer and Javier Castellano will make the pace over first down and Upstart. They went 24 and 2 for the opening quarter mile. Decision Day is 4th on the outside. Frosted is running in 5th along the rail, 3 lengths off of Bluegrass Singer. Then Juan and Bina on the inside. Keen Ice is after that. Fremento and High Noon Rider. So they continue up the backstretch here, and Bluegrass Singer is still up top. The lead is 3/4 of a length over first down, while Upstart is 3rd to the outside. A moderate half mile of 48 and 4/5 seconds. Frosted is backed off a bit. He's 3 lengths behind in the race to the far turn. And then it's Juan and Bina, and the others have been separated at this point around the far turn. And Upstart comes up alongside of Bluegrass Singer. And these 2 are now nose to nose off the lead. And Frosted gets going in 3rd. Frosted 2.5 lengths off of them. Juan and Bina 4th on the outside. First down retreats in 5th, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. And it's Upstart. And Upstart has taken the lead now on the outside of Bluegrass Singer and turns for home in front in the Holy Bull. It is Upstart in front, leaving Bluegrass Singer behind. And then it's Frosted to the outside, followed by Juan and Bina, but Upstart is pulling away. And he is pulling away impressively to win the Holy Bull. It was Frosted 2nd, Bluegrass Singer was 3rd, and Juan and Bina was 4th.
And Upstart beats a strong group of sophomores in his first start since finishing 3rd in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Jose Ortiz was the winning jockey for trainer Rick Violet Jr. and owner Ralph Evans. Upstart paid $6.20 to win. And after the race, winning trainer Rick Violet talked about what he thought of his Colts 3-year-old debut.
It was terrific. You know, we 3 wide both turns. We were in a really good spot, though. They went 24, 48, and he was exactly where he was supposed to be. Jose did a terrific job. And, you know, you never know if they make the grade from 2 to 3, and today it looks like he stepped up, so we're pretty good.
Congratulations and best of luck with him going forward.
Thank you very much.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents three-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back. We have a tremendous race on tap now with a Grade 2 forward gal, a $200,000 purse. 3-year-old fillies will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're racing in the forward gal. Bit of an awkward start there for Mama Mia Maria, and a good beginning for Acatis Phaeton. Acatis Phaeton and Enchantress go out to the lead. Sid Dwyer is right there to the inside of them. These three in a line early on. And then it's Distinto away running in fourth. By the Moon is fifth. Moving up between horses is Taylor S. Taylor S now on the charge and up into fourth as they head up the backstretch. Then Last of the Mohicans. Mama Mia Maria's after that. Skipaloot to the outside, and far behind are Bird at the Wire and Tripoca as they head up the backstretch in 22 and 2/5 seconds. Enchantress on the outside, Sid Dwyer along the rail. These two necks apart on the lead. And then it's Acatis Phaeton running in third just off of them. Distinta squeezing through on the inside. Taylor S is in tight. By the Moon is going up on the far outside with a 4-wide sweep. And here's By the Moon rushing up on the outside to take the lead. It's now By the Moon in front. Acatis Phaeton, Enchantress, Sid Dwyer is down on the inside. Distinta looks for running room. And then comes Taylor S. And on the far outside, Bird at the Wire from far behind is charging. And here's Bird at the Wire. Bird at the Wire and Erod Ortiz Jr. have taken the lead, and they're pulling away as Last of the Mohicans rallies late on the far outside. Coming down to the line, Bird at the Wire scores in the forward gal over Last of the Mohicans. Then a photo between Taylor S. and Acatis Phaeton.
Bird at the Wire runs down a very accomplished group of fillies to take the forward gal. Erod Ortiz Jr. was in the irons for trainer Dale Romans and owners Forum Racing. And after the race, winning trainer Dale Romans talked about how the race set up perfectly for his filly.
Yeah, she's a good filly, and she just keeps getting better and better. It's one of those kind of late maturing, but she just keeps improving. And, I felt like she fit with anybody. If the race set up right, she could come run them down. Taylor S., my other filly in there, hung on for third, but it was just so much pace in the race. And she was setting perfect, and Jock rode her great, and very proud of her.
The final race of the day is the Kitten's Joy Stakes, $100,000 up for grabs for 3-year-olds. They'll be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 6, Bravo Charlie.
They're racing in the Kitten's Joy. 225A came out of there quickly. Mostly Mozart with speed on the inside, and farther out comes Longshot Felifran going up and after the front runners too. Dubai Sky and Courtier close up as well. They're a tight pack that goes into the turn. And then comes Ode to the Hunt on the outside, who's caught a bit wide there, running along in 5th position. Down on the inside, Steffo Shop is next by a length, and then Cronin the Barbarian. Down toward the inside comes Chief Kitten. A Campari is next, and coming from behind again is Dr. No. Dr. No is 10 lengths off the lead. 23 and 3 for the quarter onto the backstretch. Courtier makes the pace. Dubai Sky is second, and moving up alongside her Felifran and Ode to the Hunt. Now these four all right together. Behind them mostly Mozart. Then it's 225A, Steffo Shop between horses. On the far outside, A Campari's not far behind, just 4 lengths off the lead. And then comes between horses Chief Kitten, Cronin the Barbarian, and the trailer Dr. No. 48 and 1 was a half mile, and now the field goes into the turn. Courtier the leader, Dubai Sky a neck back in second. Ode to the Hunt goes up on the outside of them. Then it's Felifran in fourth. On the far outside getting going is A Campari in fifth with a 3-wide run. Cronin the Barbarian's put to the whip way out there into the course. Then it's Chief Kitten, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Courtier is the leader. Dubai Sky is alongside. These two into the final furlong together. Dubai Sky and Courtier, and they're right together. Felifran is third. It is still Courtier and Dubai Sky. On the far outside, Cronin the Barbarian gaining ground late. They're coming down to the wire, and it's a head-bobbing finish between Courtier and Dubai Sky. Cronin the Barbarian was third, and it's close for fourth.
It's a Bill Mott photo finish in the Kitten's Joy. Hall of Fame trainer Bill Mott knew he was going to get a win, but he may not have known with whom. Dubai Sky takes it over stablemate Courtier. John Velasquez was the winning jockey for Bill Mott and owners Three Chimneys Farm LLC and Bessalou Stables LLC. And here are the payoffs from our exotic wagers. The pick 4 of 4 paid $709.30. The pick 5 4 of 5 $8.30. 5 of 5 $930.65. And the Rainbow 6 of 6 $1,162.68. There will be a $50,000 guaranteed jackpot pool during Sunday's card. That's going to do it for Saturday's card. Tomorrow is Sunday, and we have one more 11-race card to close out the week. We've got a great field lined up in the 10th race, a 7.5 furlong turf allowance for older fillies and mares. Kira McLaughlin is going to send out Dancing House in this race. She hasn't been worse than third in her last 3 starts at 3 different racetracks. She closed very well in her last start, which was here in the Tropical Park Oaks on December 20th. She ended up third, beaten just a length by Sandiva. Sandiva is trained by Todd Pletcher, and he's going to have Costinia in this race. This filly has won 3 of her last 4, including an allowance here on opening day. She romped by 5 lengths in that race and earned a 95 buyer for the effort. A third filly to watch in here is Resistivity from the Mark Casse barn. She'll be making her first start since contesting the Grade 1 Ashland at Keeneland last April. She's only made 1 start on turf, but that was here, and it was a 3 3/4 length victory last March. She was also third in last year's Forward Gal. There are 10 more races to see too, including a couple of nice maiden races. Be here to see it all as the stellar racing continues this meet at Gulfstream Park. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action. I'm Katie Stazak.
And they're coming toward the top of the stretch, and it's Upstart. And Upstart has taken the lead now on the outside of Bluegrass Singer and turns for home in front in the Holy Bull. It is Upstart in front, leaving Bluegrass Singer behind, and then it's Frosted to the outside, followed by Juan and Bina, but Upstart is pulling away, and he is pulling away impressively to win the Holy Bull.